money them a thief. And them a sell out the beach. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy candle, we can't buy time. You can't for me again. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch a blind and a resort to crime. You can't for me again. Come me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth and rough and they go in the whatever. Them a bull money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them smell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell go mash up people start and thief when them spell it gun. What they treat the market man. What them a treat the cat man. What they treat the peanut man. What them a treat the dirt man. What them a Stibbidim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no keep. And some informer friend we lovely. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us. It is the People's Point of View on your station, Global TV. Thank you for joining us this evening. We never really plan on program. We just have a talk. We just have to ask you questions. And we just have to ram home the pressure that the people of Jamaica are facing. And we're asking that more be done to assist the people going through all of what them are go through. Juliet Wholeness. When I tell Juliet Wholeness, if I say Juliet Wholeness, in any other walking, tell her Justice Pantan say, I'm still a wait for a response or an acknowledgement to the letter which him write her in relation to the comment Everett Warmington made after the election about no PMP can spend, councillor can spend any money, and asks Miss Wholeness that he be removed from the Integrity Oversight Committee. Justice Pantan Sefitelio say, him still await for you respond to him letter. So, just in case you never hear, we tell you that Justice Pantan say, him await for you respond to him letter. Because you have a way of turning a blind eye to everything. Good evening to my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers and subscribers, commenters and trolls. Good evening and welcome Debbie Jervis, Natalia Freeman, Gloria Morris, Annie Jones, Brenda, Sunshine, Cousin Jamie, Marcia Thomas, Larissa Beckford, Elaine Turner, Country Gal 84, Sheena Kelly, Charmaine Flowers, Marcia Thomas, Miranda Roddock, Pamela Akola, Cynthia B., Georgia Dennis, Valerie, Charlotte Reed, Annie Bennett, Joan Bailey, Rose, Rosemary Samuels, Don Fox, Renice Nicholson, Brenda Elson, The Easy Jerk World, Marcia Este, Lauren Taylor, Albert C. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Just in case anyone on us, Juliet Holness now walking, just tap her upon her shoulder for me and tell her, say, we say, tell her, say, Justice Panton say, him still a wait for she respond to the letter where them write about Everard Warminton, where she never even bat an eyelid when them send the letter. Who is going to be sympathetic or empathetic or caring, Pauline Dixon, to the people of Jamaica? Because someone sent a video to me today with regards to a woman venting about Western Union, Jamaican Carlos. So I go on, bro. Venting about Western Union. Who is going to step in and assist the people of Jamaica, or at least, Claudette, make the assistance seen to be done, Tanisha Ellis? Make it appears as if somebody care about Jamaicans. Of course, people roof blow off, people in a distress and despair. Them family abroad are going to send more money to them. Duh. Wouldn't you think so, Western Union? Wouldn't it occur to you? Shamid Carter, how are you? But let's listen to what is happening or not happening at Western Union or to Western Union customers.
Dirty Western Union. Dirty Western Union. Me can't even bother find my intro. Me not lie. The way I'm vex, me can't even find my intro. The way I'm vex, me not even play my intro. Why? Imagine Jamaica. Anyway, good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. I'm so freaking mad, yeah? Think me all a sweat. Imagine so much a devastation thing going in Jamaica. Oh my God. So much a thing going in Jamaica. People not have money. People not have food. People not have this. People not have that. And you want to tell me, say, people getting money from through Western Union, and Western Union go black people, they stop me and get me real mad because I'm not cussing them. I'm not cussing, you know. Hey, I not even know if I cuss, me I cuss. I not lie. I don't even know if I cuss, me I cuss. You want to tell me, say, so much things happen in Jamaica where people not have this, people not have that. They don't have food, they don't have water, they don't have... And dirty Western Union. You want to tell me, say, you go hold on pan people money? Western Union, you go hold on pan people money? How kind of idiot thing that? No, Western Union, come on, man, go on better than that, man. Treat people better than that. Treat people better than that. Oh, I want to do them something there. The people, hey, me have my mother down there, you know. My mother cannot walk properly. My sister down there. And our daughter and our picnic them in a one single liquor room. You understand me? And you want to tell me, say, nobody down there, nothing now going good for them in Jamaica. Nothing now going good for them in Jamaica. And Western Union are going to hang on pan people money. Come on, Western Union. Come on, Western Union. Do better than that, man. Do better than that. People, come, man, come raise an alarm, man. I want to talk for people right at Jamaica, because imagine things, nothing good now go on at Jamaica, so much devastation down in Jamaica. And people are sending money for people, and Western Union hang on upon people money and now give them. Regardless how, you feel happy say people are send money through nothing, because it have other places where people could send money through. I want to holding on upon people money. Oh God, man. Don't hold on upon people money. Western Union, do better than that. Do better than that, Western Union. Give the people them money when people send money for them, because they never did want it and they never did need it. Nobody will send it for them. Western Union, do better than that. What kind of mad scene that? If you don't know, you don't want to pay people, you don't want to give them money from one place, tell people, lock down one place and tell people to tap send money through there. You understand me? Come on, Western Union. Come on, Western Union. Do better than that, man. That mad scene. Nothing nice now going on Jamaica. Everybody see and know that. Everybody see and know that. Said nothing nice now going on there now. Breeze just blow and blow down every freaking body down there. Everywhere get a little touch. Everywhere get a little touch. And that's it. You want to tell me, say, people send a little thing while go on Princess Rose. Western Union are going with stupidness at Jamaica, friend. You understand me? Western Union are going with not good thing in Jamaica, boy. Western Union.
Oh, Jesus. The easy jerk world. You know, say, only legitimate money get flagged at Western Union. The scam of them, bring in more than we, and them don't get flagged. It's amazing how all the time money get flagged by Western Union in Jamaica is people legitimate hard earnings. When the scammer them a push truckload to Western Union, nobody see or hear anything. As soon as you do like a business at Jamaica, Western Union become bad mind and grudgeful. You think I tell the Western Union go on with a bad mind and a grudgeful there? But people are MoneyGram on no MoneyGram. Jamaica National. Jamaica National even give you a better rate. And Jamaica National now can flag the people hard earnings the way Western Union walk and flag people hard earning. But scammers can go to Western Union and them can clear any amount of money because everybody get them cut out a hit and nobody no asks nothing. But people at this time, with them family, I help them to put on back them roof. I help them to try and get them life together. I help them to try and get them life together, Western Union. And them on our sabotage. And them on our sabotage. When the scammer them just come there, come pick up tons and tons of it without anybody ask them nothing. Because somebody in a Western Union I live decent out of scamming. And because they now get tips and cut out of it, when the system flag the money, them don't go in the system, go to the hanky-panky and authorize the money like they do when the scammer them money come. Poor people alone don't have chance for. Everybody can gang up and poor downtrodden people. Everybody. Nobody not really care. Nobody not really apply sympathy. Nobody now look say, this is emergency. Let us treat the situation as emergency. Let's give people a grace period. Let us use our organizational goodwill. Have mercy. Jamaica organization them don't seem to have what is called a goodwill policy. Everybody just expect the people them. Where burial just lift them up, throw them, drop them back down. To just get them life back together, so. And that's why everybody draw them foot, Because everybody knows that Jamaica people are ambitious. And Jamaica people are going to do everything to get them life back together. Then after Jamaica people get them life back together, everybody walk well left way. Till election come. Everybody I go walk well left way. Till election come. Everybody asks the Jamaicans at home, stand up, raise your voice. Stand up, raise your voice. When I say William Ruto have to sack his entire cabinet, I don't know what William Ruto is holding on to or for. The country wasn't asking William Ruto to sack his cabinet. The country is asking William Ruto to go. You could have sacked your cabinet some more, William Ruto, and you could have twist and turn as much as you want. Gen Z of Kenya says, you must go. And go you must, because if you don't, President Ruto, you will not have peace. I wonder when Jamaicans will get to the point when they take such ownership of the country to tell a president, if you don't go, you will not have peace. It cannot continue like this. It just cannot. OPPS official, Wagwan, Elaine Turner, Patricia Matthews, Kevin Davis, Ivan Bradford, Lilith Foster, Tanisha Ellis. It can't continue so. Abenasar Cody. It can't continue so. Norman Ferguson, Christine Gilbert, Lauren Taylor. Jamaica people now have to start stand up. We tired. We tired. And we're asking if you come beer we up. Sorry. We're stand up for now. And we're asking if you come beer we up. We need help, Colleen Allen. We need help, Jamaicans. How Western Union now black scammer money? Why Western Union and black people money in a distress? What happened to what is called grace period? What happened to what is called goodwill policy? Colin Richards. It cannot continue like this. Somebody have to step in and say, the people of Jamaica need relief and assistance. Everybody can just walk and drag them foot around everybody so without any help. Walk and promise and walk and talk. without anything being done. The people are suffering. The people on the ground are suffering.
Sea View, just on the Congo Wall Road. 75% of the house stop them gone. Furniture, mash up everything. All vehicle mash up down in there. So we are look some help from any source at all. We can get the help. We need the help. There are some people now have not even the spot with their house. They everything gone. Shop gone. Animal gone. Fowl coop. Goat pen. Everything, you name it. From a band come has sense. I first we ever see this happening as over South St. Elizabeth. Yeah. So anywhere we can get the help, brother. Enough people are suffering. Enough people don't have nowhere to sleep tonight. Enough people house. When you look on it, all you can see is the top. No roof at all, not the pan it, they don't know where to sleep. And I like say people don't need help. People need help, so we need government and whoever people source we can reach out and help people. People need help, man. It don't make no sense. In this time and this situation here where people right now from the storm last week, we should have seen more people that come around, You don't even see one JPS man, you don't see one floor man, you don't see nobody who say from the government side of people that say, come make we try to do something to poor people them and help them. If I did election, you see everybody come by your doorstep and if you eat one dumpling, they want to eat it with you. But no, nowhere to be found, none of them. We need no help and now we want to know. When election, we don't want to know, we want to know now. Right? And people are suffer, come Barry for you not no house. You talk to them, you not no house.
You not no house in the region. Everything flat, everything gone, all the good money, papers, everything gone to the house. Nothing at all left. Farming mash up here, want to start. We want to start, that's it. You think I joke now, man?
Me know,
the papers are gone. Everything, the money in the house gone.
I just need to go. Come out 10 days every day down here and go house to house and you see what going on down here. So I tell you, so we need help down here. So furniture gone. See all my mattress for me provide out this. Furniture gone. Everything. Vehicle mash up everything. We need help, brother. We need help. We don't. The politicians them we don't go and see them when the election. We see them now when we need the help. And we need.
The people need the help and the people want to soon know. We understand, sir, when I have a heavy task on our hand, but we expect you to mobilize on ourselves and move more speedily, get more staff on. Nigel Taylor. Them people want to have sit down in a government department now do nothing. Get them out on the ground, go help with the relief effort. Get those people, go help the social worker them with the documenting across the country. Go the 2,000 homes already by the report give we yesterday, up to yesterday. Only reach 2,000 homes. It's not enough. We don't call for international help yet. But on the back of the advice what Carlos give Mark Golden and Andrew Holness, take on a pen and come here because I don't the hope of talking. I go talk one time. We're going to set tonight the next disaster preparedness, recovery, and rebuilding strategy for the next disaster. Also, we have an advice for both of you tonight, whichever one of you want to implement it. It will benefit the Jamaica and it will have political capital. It will. In the area of health, often we've seen our Jamaicans having some weird or in our geography, having some health condition which Jamaica doesn't have the capability to deal with, or need operation done which Jamaica does not have the capability to do. Let us come up with an idea to solve that problem where Jamaicans suffer for want because they cannot afford Prime Minister, leader of the opposition, the expenses of going abroad to deal with that health problem. Here is the idea. Let us have a national health crisis fund. A national health crisis fund with money allocated yearly from the budget into the health crisis fund. The health crisis fund can also be open to the private sector and international donor. How will this health crisis fund work for Jamaicans? In the event of one of our Jamaicans, such as the civil servant the other day, who need neurosurgeon and such, and you need an air ambulance to fly out and need to pay for that treatment abroad, then the health crisis fund, Prime Minister or leader of the opposition, would cover all of that. And that would prevent Jamaicans from dying for want. Dr. Tufton, this is a political capital. This is a political capital, Dr. Tufton. Be the first to implement a meaningful health policy that will assist Jamaicans, that will benefit Jamaicans, that will save Jamaicans' life. A national health crisis fund. Think about it. Think about it, Ministry of Health. Think about it, Prime Minister. Think about it, leader of the opposition. A national health crisis fund that will assist Jamaicans should they need to go outside Jamaica to take expensive treatment or operation. That would go a far way to benefit Jamaica people. Bait and teach, wagwan, rather than just dying for wants. Now, onto the disaster side of things. All if you don't have it, so we're going to restructure it for you. So we're going to advise your Prime Minister how the next hurricane should be prepared for. We have a mass ADPEM center, a mass ADPEM warehouse in Kingston for logistic purposes. But from June, Prime Minister, before we get to that, what we also need is a structure of 14 ADPEM offices across the country. If it's not so yet, then you need to do that. During June to October, what you will do, you will set up the 14 ADPEM centers across the country. Each ADPEM center, Prime Minister, have 4 to 5 containers from your needs list with all the things from your need list: food, water, medicine, first aid, tarpaulin, blanket, mattress. Those are the very immediate things you're going to need immediately after a hurricane. So each ADPEM center across the country, each of the 14 ADPEM center, you're going to have 4 to 5 containers ready to go. What you're going to also do, Prime Minister, if you want to have the manpower, you can either, one, from June to October, you create a system where you start filtering volunteer workers, people who want to assist in a disaster zone. Or, Prime Minister, you could also create what is called a 6-month fixed-term employment. And these people will be relief workers. That means they create the manpower and the staff level, Prime Minister. Immediately after, with your, what you call it, your ADPEM center in the parish, where you will coordinate the parish relief effort from. You're not only going to have the container there, you're going to have the necessary heavy lifting equipment. So you're going to command the school whenever we're in high alert, and you're going to have all of your things them set up and whatever. So therefore, and you have your staff them either recruited or volunteer, when it's all blown off, you're ready for coordination across your parish. While ADPEM headquarters in Kingston is feeding in resupply to the centers, the 14 centers across the country, I guarantee you the relief work would be more speedy and coordinated, rather than want to fly around and look before on offer or render any help. Try something like that, and we'll be much more prepared for the next disaster. As a policy going forward, Prime Minister, anyone on in a power, think about having shower room facilities at school premises. Why am I saying that? When there's a national disaster, you all use schools as shelters, Mounts Michael, Nigel Taylor, Beulah. When you use schools, Zenith. When you use schools as shelter. So therefore, when you have all of the necessary preparation, because going forward on a yearly basis, this has been happening from Gilbert, because a school, a party school, we did Stiena when Gilbert. So make it sensible. On your school compound, you have a bathroom facility, because when it comes to time for the national disaster period, those are your shelters. And in this situation we're going through now, where so much people have lost their roofs and so much people are in shelter, people not only stay in a shelter for a few hours or a few days, they're staying there for much longer. So you have to make more sensible preparation. We just try advise, because it don't look like nobody did it really have much of a sense anymore. And if me not remember if I tell you anything, just ask Jamaica Carlos, him will tell you the rest. But that is just my structure, Prime Minister. How me would structure it. So me would structure it. Maybe what people are going through now, by saying we are not seeing anybody from government, we are not seeing this, we are not seeing that. It may not take so long to get to the people. One social worker per constituency. Delphi Campbell. One social worker per constituency. Woefully inadequate. You know how big one constituency be? Flight Green constituency is a whole coastline from Cheddar Beach come all the way down to Black River, Brompton. And not just the coastline, you have the inner land as well. St. Elizabeth is a big constituency. St. Elizabeth has many little different villages, many different communities. One social worker. I'll continue to highlight the solution. Yeah, because nobody know that they have idea, Carlos. So whatever we can tell them, but then somebody in the comment earlier, let us read how you do. Christine Gilbert, EM. Somebody in the comment earlier said, John Bailey, how you do? We're flag dead horse. But you can't sit down and make them say, me never know, nobody never tell me. But this disaster shows us that there was no preparedness, and most of all, there's a woeful lacking of management. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, step aside, make somebody like Fly Green or somebody else, Elijah B, step up and try to prove themselves. You're not going to be redeemed, Prime Minister. You're not only damaging the country, you're also damaging the Jamaica Labour Party. You're also damaging the Jamaica Labour Party. Do the graceful thing, Prime Minister. Do the graceful thing and step aside so the country can make a better choice and move on. Hold on, let me check let me get my other phone, because you said check my WhatsApp. Murdo, me tired. Let me check which one of my WhatsApp. Somebody said check my WhatsApp. I mean, I received nothing yet. Oh, hold on. Something just come. Hold on there. Let me see.
Was well prepared for the advent of the hurricane. The only complaint that one could make was that there was too much information being passed to the country. Was well prepared for the advent of the hurricane. The only complaint that one could make was that there was too much information being passed to the public. This is just the beginning of the hurricane season. And I am urging Jamaicans, as we've been doing in the early warnings, to accept and to act responsible in terms of the requests that are made as it relates for persons to leave certain communities during the time when it becomes necessary.
10 blackest countries outside Africa. You would.
Well, Carlos, may I beg you stop trouble Desmond Mackenzie. Desmond Mackenzie said, Carlos, the way how the country was prepared, the only thing you have to complain about, Carlos, is that there was too much information given to one of the people. Carlos, leave Desmond Mackenzie alone, Carlos. Desmond Mackenzie said, you were over-given information. Well, how does that help the relief effort, though, Mr. Mackenzie? Is a question that one would want to ask. How does that help those on the ground? The tantamount of information, the tantamount of information that you have claimed, Cousin Myrna, good evening and welcome back to Global Television. Your generator work and your internet to keep up. Welcome back, cuz. Welcome back. Tantamount of information. Information just a fall out of we surround with so. How Desmond Mackenzie does that help us to decide of the plethora of shelters around the country? 900 from the Prime Minister, 780 odd from Minister of Water, 60 from you, then another 800 and odd from you, which we confuse. We have shelter here, we don't know where to go. We have shelter here, we don't know where to go. How does that help the relief effort? How does that help Jamaicans get fresh water tonight? How does it help them to put back their roofs on? How does it help Jamaicans who have lost their business due to the loss of electricity? Desmond Mackenzie, how does that help? That tantamount of information you've given before the hurricane, how does that help? Because when you stood on the podium yesterday, it was to talk about the relief effort. How does that help Jamaicans? We don't hear anything yet from any of them up there, so over there, so around there, so as to what the price, the estimate of the damage is, and how much money they're going to put to what? Hello, Andrew, how are you? Are you trying to get back a road a seat? Because he said, Tuesday, Angela Brown Burke and Miguel Phillips, they ain't get no money. They never get no line of credit. But we see Rhoda just a walk and a chip out money. So Rhoda give away 800,000, 200,000 per councillor. So go buy, what's it call it? Food stuff and all them things. Is it a case, Prime Minister, where JLP members of Parliament receive their 5 million you've pledged before the hurricane, but People's National Party members have not received it yet? I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear, Prime Minister. What's the status of those money? Can one of any MP across the country alert us as to whether they've received the first 5 million that was promised before the election. And if any have not, can we also be informed? And if you have not, can you also explain to us the struggle that you are going through to assist the resident of your constituency due to lack of government management, money distribution, and planning? How the recovery effort is going to move speedily if it is not properly funded? How does it move speedily if it's not properly funded? You know, Desmond McKenzie stand to get rich out of this thing. At the local government, Desmond McKenzie have a lot to do with the whole coordination of this relief effort. Desmond McKenzie is the kickback king. You know the amount of money Desmond McKenzie stand to gain at the moment. Darrell Vaz were responsible for the JPS part of things, the energy, and you know what other else minister. You know how these greedy people stand to gain out of this disaster? You think a leeching and Andrew Holness and Warrell Reid alone I rub them finger over the amount that they're going to swindle out of this relief effort? We're not hearing much about the financing. If we not hear, I mean, I hear or not tell me. We're not hearing much about the financing of the relief effort. Because the last we know in Parliament, some MPs never get for them. And that's why Miguel Phillips was begging a generator. Because he never have nothing to go buy it to go get the police station. So he beg the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is a failure on this. The Prime Minister needs to step aside so somebody with the expertise, Martha Couponin Foundation, real sweet, with the expertise and the management quality to step up and do the job. Maybe Floyd Green, Kerencia Morrison, or somebody, Rhoda Crawford, somebody may be able to do a better job. The Prime Minister is not focused at the moment. If the Prime Minister was focused, there would be no need for the Prime Minister to be running around the country the day after the hurricane, taking pictures and videos, shaking hands, when the Prime Minister should have been in Kingston coordinating an emergency cabinet to deal with the relief effort. There's no management skill coming through in this disaster. It's not been shown. When you listen to the complaint, open the phone line for us to call in. When you listen to the complaints of Jamaicans across the island, the relief is not getting to them. Yes, on our communities, but you may just go on one street, you may just go to a few houses. Ransford McLean, the entire community has been ravished. The entire community get mashed up So there's more work need to be done across. How no one now go left behind. When them thieves so much as St. Thomas people land, and St. Thomas people don't have land, how no one now go left behind. Them can't go and talk. John Bailey, how are you? Colonel Charles Jr. is another thief just like him, Papa, so them can't go and talk. Them cut off of the string of stealing. A 1,200 odd acre land. The Charles is them thief from Jamaica people. So me don't know how nobody now go left behind if them one can take so much of poor people land. Me don't know how no one now go left behind. The PM said everyone is not gonna get. Well, there's a contradiction here. The Minister of Social Security said no one's gonna left behind, and the Prime Minister said, and all I know I will get, because when we don't thief, we don't know we have a thief, we put on aside first. I don't know, say, we normally take the bigger portion. So the part we left, we don't going to have to tear up one another like wild dog over it. Which is how not cheat we all the time, in everything. You just look how much you pledge for budget a year time. And look how much you thief out of it a year time. When on a thief, you see in both money. Nigel could find 14 million a month. 14 million a month for the SSL to keep a fraudulent, corrupted company afloat. Taxpayers' money, Dr. Clark. Taxpayers' money. 14 million per month. You could afford to take up and give a fraudulent, thieving institution where defraud and thief many customer money. And you, Nigel Clark, take 14 million of Jamaica taxpayers' money per month and keep up that company. But no Jamaica in a dire strait, Nigel Clark. And them can't get them money to help them out of it. Just February, Dr. Clark, or January, 70 billion, or 70 million, or 70 million or 70 billion, Carlos. 70 million to each MP to go around and buy gas, t-shirt, caps, rent car, buy box food, buy out people. $70 million. 70 million on give each MP in a February. And the 5 million plus the other 4 won't promise Jamaicans to help them out of the disaster. We can't scrape the barrel bottom to find it. So all of these money we won't talk about. Where it come from if we don't have money put down, or if Bank of Jamaica can't secure all of these credit or thieving, leeching bank. Same way leeching money can, millions can get up out of leeching bank and walk through the door in a high heels and handbag. While leeching can come in there and take up money. Go look after Jamaica people. After all, leeching is the one that is going to wash and launder the money from the loot, from the Ponzi scheme. With Warrell, Andrew, leeching. A leeching same when I go wash the money. So I say why on a can't go leeching, go secure 63 lines of $10 million credits. You'd be surprised, Martha. Them never learn nothing from Ivan. Them never learn nothing from Gilbert. They're going to use this as their prototype to get it right the next time. What have you all ever gotten right? What have you all gotten right over the last 8 years? Tell us. Tell us what you get right over the last 8 years. Because you can't speak in a one tune. Nesta and Andrew always a brief against one another. Dana and Andrew now a brief against one another. Want to get right? Taxpayers' money is spent to keep politicians in office at least pay. That's why I'm saying them need to scrap the Integrity Commission. Scrap it and make the people them thief graciously. When the Integrity Commission never exists, politicians used to thief with conscience. And since Integrity Commission come in, politicians are thief without conscience. So it don't make no sense we pay the Integrity Commission and the politicians them are thief more than when Integrity Commission did that. So might as well we get rid of Integrity Commission and make them thief at a more generous scale. The country will save more money. At the moment, we're losing more because we pay the watchman and the thief are thief more than before we employ the watchman. So what's the point? Send home the watchman and make the thief use him conscience and thief. At the moment, the thief now use him conscience. The thief and make sure him get everything we can get before the watchman spot him. Illicit 8. The illicit list is growing to no ends. What's the point? Leave the people that make them thief in peace. Since the Integrity Commission come trouble them, we lose more money. Leave the people that make them thief in peace. Make them use them conscience when them a thief. When you don't go and tell them say not thief. Them a thief, them born thief, them grow thief, them get the job to come thief, and them dead them a thief. Them always a go thief. Nothing we are going to do to top them for thief. The Integrity Commission is not fit for purpose. We're losing more with the Integrity Commission. So might as well we leave the people and make them thief in a peace, make them use their conscience and thief, and then we save more money. The thief are go with more and we still pay the watchman. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Allow the people them for thief in a peace. When politicians they are thief in a peace, we never lose so much money. We lose it in the trillions now. Since we go walk and trouble them, we lose it in the trillion. We're losing it in the trillion, people. So we could just leave them to do what they want to do. And maybe it will work out like a better for we. That's all I can say about the thief them. But the next thing I can tell you, I am begging you in the diaspora, not a penny. If Andrew Holness, Lee Chin, Warrell Reed, and any of them big friend them, drop down on a foot, and is a red cent for save them, step over them and go on about your business. You cannot allow this Ponzi scheme, this money laundering epicenter, to come run wreck over poor people were already, I go through it already. Not a red cent. Don't donate to none of them galangin. If you can help your family and community people them directly, you find a community organization in your community which is assisting the people. And then you assist through that organization. Not one red cent. You hear me? Not one red cent must be given to leeching, the office of the Prime Minister, Monroe Old Boys, to any of the embassies or high commission, which is on the loot as well. Not one penny. They have robbed us enough. Let us come together and do for each other. Not one penny. Make Jai Fetter, Skill, Andrew Wholeness, Leachin, and Warrell read them to thief. Not one penny. Not one penny. When Leachin walk and give money to Canada, America, in Gateway in the US, millions. And thief in Leachin. Thief from poor people, leeching where money grow foot and wing in a fear bank and get up and walk out at its own choosing. Still, I come back to don't chatting poor people if you come rob them in your Ponzi scheme because you have your money washing institution for protect you and your friend them leeching. So all I know go run come take liberty. No wonder why you did murder Kevin Simmet. Because Kevin Simmet, they are exposed on you know. Beyond his wickedness and his narcissism and his dark world ism. Kevin Simmet was exposed in a lot of no wonder why when assassinate him rather than put him on the witness stand. I wonder if him have the same secret phone where Jeffrey Epstein have for Bill Gates and Bill Clinton and the whole of them. Just wondering. Just wondering. But Jamaica people now have to go wake up. Almighty God, I'm tired to use this one wake up word. I'm tired of using the wake up word. The sleeping is disturbing. The liberties that are being taken of Jamaicans, they are becoming more and more. We don't have to push back my people. The Kenyan people are victorious. They reverse the bill. They make the president sack an entire cabinet. And I have no doubt done it. How are you? I have no doubt that they're going to go the whole hog until President Ruto will have to step down. When are we as Jamaicans are going to come to our senses and understand that we are the people? Venus song. We are the people. We have the power. And it is our country. We are the government. As long as we don't sit down and make them think this country is for them always are going to continue with what they have been doing since we've emerged out of colonization and have this bourgeoisie independence. Because the independence, the so-called independence we were given, is giving the bourgeoisie right to steal and commit crime against the peasants. That's what the independence that we were given mean. It gives the bourgeoisies right and privilege over the peasant to steal and rob from them on a day-to-day basis. Don't you see that happening in our country every day and in every way and in every quarters? Till we all can run Ponzi scheme in an empty building. Till we all can get prime minister insider trading information in order to avoid a calamity of a bust financial investment firm. Only in Jamaica, 6 parliamentarians plus 2 equal 8 would be under investigation for stealing and corruption, because illicit enrichment, you have to be involved in some form of corruption or stealing. The corruption could also involve drug dealing. And those politicians will be asking you, the people, come next September, if not call before that, vote for a darn thief like me. Vote for me even though I'm a criminal and a drug dealer and I'm involved in fraud and scamming. Vote for me, they said. Mary Messenger TV, Annie Jones. Yes, those politicians, illicit enrichment, either done through some form of crime or illegal activities, whether it be by scamming, drug dealing, fraud, something. You achieve it, but you can't give an account for it. Hence, from 2021, the Prime Minister and Integrity Corruption Protection Body has been having a back and forth love letter, and the Prime Minister can't talk and when get the hope a chuck from. The Prime Minister can't talk about the money them a St. Lucia and how when he sell one of the house of Jamaica, when he do with the money, the Prime Minister can't talk how him get rich overnight. So from barefoot to riches, the Prime Minister can't talk. The Prime Minister, though, is happy for you to vote for criminals because the Prime Minister is one of them. The Prime Minister is one of the criminals. Why you think the Prime Minister would have a problem in you voting for criminals if the Prime Minister is one of them and is canvassing for Jamaicans' vote as well? Prime Minister, you must resign. And you figure out prison too. We know you may not go to prison, Prime Minister, but you ought to resign with immediate effect. You have failed Jamaica. You are putting the lives of Jamaicans in danger, Prime Minister. That demands your immediate resignation. The country has lost track since February, Prime Minister. You have lost it. You are not with it, Prime Minister. And therefore, in a crisis like this, the country demands good and steady management. You, Prime Minister, are not it. You are not it, Prime Minister. You have failed to implement your 100-day policy, Prime Minister, I promise. So therefore, you couldn't be it in such a big disaster. Can't be. Not in such a big calamity. You started well in COVID, but you later turned into an opportunistic, narcissistic dictator, Prime Minister. Ever since then, you're on a hiding to nothing. You are on hiding to nothing, Prime Minister. It is time for you to go. You have outstayed your welcome. You're one of the most unpopular, most hated Prime Minister the country has ever had. You're one of the most corrupt, inept, incompetent, and corrupt Prime Minister this country has ever had. It's time to go, Andrew Holness. Give Floyd Green a chance. Give Currency Morrison a chance. Give Rhoda Crawford a chance. Give somebody else a chance, Prime Minister. Give somebody else a chance. The country wishes for you to go. The country wishes not to see or hear from you anymore. You have done enough damage to this country, to our democracy, Prime Minister, and our Constitution. Resign now, Andrew Holness. Thank you all very much for being here with me tonight on the Global Television Channel. But any friend on having at the diaspora anyway, call them, pressure them, tell them, not a penny. There are community groups funding like ours, pinning the top of the link, where we are seeking donation for our rebuilding parity project. Because Jamaica and a parity alone this apply to it. You see, after them clear the road them and them straighten up them light posts, I done with we know. Me say, when them clear them road and them straighten up them light posts, I done with we. The generator system a breed people across Jamaica, Prime Minister. Get the international help and every help when you can to get with power back on. Because the business people of St. Elizabeth who have to be using generator, it a name out them like a profit. It a breed them. If you have to run your generator to keep your business, you have to buy $4,000 worth of gas per day to keep your generator running. It is not feasible. You're making the decision between, do I buy the gas or do I buy a few sheets of zinc or a few pieces of slabs? Jamaicans, it is for you to want better. Government will never ever want better for you. No? So if that you think, the government want good for you, you waste your time. No, that was just a promise to get your vote. Sorry, they didn't really mean it. But that's a good idea. Solar panel grant be given to the people. Because we cannot go on this JPS system forever. It is not working for the people of Jamaica. In a time like now, we see that JPS is not dependable. It's not stable enough to carry the country should we have a disaster worse than this. So of course, why? There's so much. I hope Mark Golden are listening to Mark Golden. I hope you are listening that immediately you come into office, you have Jamaica preparedness and it darkens. You get all of these things in place, Mark Golden, that will assist Jamaica people in the event of a disaster. Not when the disaster over, everybody a blatter and a bubble all over the place to find their feet, to find out how we're going to deal with this issue. We should be way into the relief effort. Way into the relief effort. But the people now get the help. The people are still crying out for the help. And we're saying to everybody tonight on the ground, in government, that can assist the people. We're saying to everybody in the diaspora, do not give a penny to the government or any agency or entity attached to the government, but help your family and community through themselves or whatever community organization you can. Don't allow the government to go on a rampage of stealing. Again, give 3 panel with battery per household as a starter kit. It's up to the household to buy extra panel and battery. Government could well do this exercise even on a loan basis where over time you pay back a certain amount of money, say for instance, £1 million or whatever, you pay off that in a installment. You understand? Even if they can't give it as a grant, give it as an installment where people can pay off over time. Pauline Dixon. But JPS needs competition in Jamaica. It is why JPS sit down and a rob on off and a steal found on a mistreat, even though most Jamaican thief and JPS same way, so look like a thief and thief are going, boy. What a calamity in Jamaica. You look like a thief and thief. JPS say, all right, you no thief for me. You come here, go thief back from the bill payers them. Competition is needed. Solar panel is clean energy. For those of you who can afford it, please do. For those of you who can take out a line of credit to have solar panel installed, same how you don't pay light bill a month, then you pay back the installment where you take out the loan to install your solar panel. But we cannot allow JPS to have the continuous monopoly over the situation. Otherwise, the price not gonna come down. It's just not. There have to be competition for JPS price to come down. There have to be competition, Monica Wills, for JPS to care more. Or them one don't have to depend on them and don't have to wait on them. You understand? They need competition. Anyway, thank you all for being here tonight. We really appreciate your support. Thank you all. And I hope the government and its agencies will wake up, bat their eyelid, and have heart and assist the people of Jamaica without any political baggage or tribalism. Let it be that all of us, Jacqueline Brooks, are Jamaican, Delia Clark. Let it be done as we're all Jamaicans, which we are, and not that we are JLP and PNP. Let us be Jamaicans on this issue. Let's not play politics with the relief. Let us look after the poor and needy rather than play politics. Let us distribute resources fairly and not politically. Make sure we don't end up selling zinc or ply with people which have gone through the disaster. Forget. Remember, we out here keep we eye. This is unlike any other time. We don't never have these type of scrutiny before in a national disaster. So every ton on a ton, every crutch, the finger crutch on. Every time you see the finger full of tar, you rub off in a sun. Rub off the tar in a sun. So when you not touch with something, it on there. Good night, and thank you for joining us. We will see you tomorrow for the At a Glance program. Good night from Global Television.